Along the way, I worked on improving menus some. So now when you open a menu, you can use your arrow key. Hopefully you're seeing a little like preview down here of my keyboard. Um, and you get type ahead. So if you type S, it jumps to that first one with that label on it. So if you're a keyboard person, you can do that. So again, like S here will jump into like that. And Part of that, trying to find my notes here. I wanted to, there was a sort of funny use of accordion, and also I kind of hate our accordion. So I went chasing that. So we have accordion here in the current version. And in this version, I instead used menus to do this. So we get these fields popping out as menus. It's a little easier to navigate through. And also I can use my keyboard. So like I can go move around those with keyboard. Since that gives us submenus, we can do things like this. So again, we get submenus there. And then last but not least here, we get aggregations and modeling popped out into their own little menus. Also works on created as. So much tighter menus. This is the nested menus that Jamie's been asking me for a little while. So yeah, these have a minor bug. Well, they have a major bug that I need to go fix, but it's hopefully not going to be a huge fix, which is that if I try and interact with the mouse with the submenu, it disappears, whereas the keyboard works just fine. So some work to do there. But yeah, so fancier menus.
I think that deserves a Katie Gillespie. Woohoo!
Yes, for sure. And also too, the way you demoed it too, and sort of progressively, I was like, I don't know, is it? Oh, I was so stoked.
Yeah. There are a couple little implications of like we have to kind of do a broad refresh. There's a new menu component that basically replaces the old menu component. We'll roll it out incrementally, so I don't touch every file in the code base. Um, and I do think there's some trade-offs we want to do with like the field and view menus. The aggregations being fully collapsed is annoying because there's a few you probably want like out at the top level always. It's actually really easy to compose them. Like they're just really easy, simple JSX compositions. So we can make decisions there. The main problem is like things like aggregations. Right now, you just get a list of aggregations, and we're gonna need to get like two lists of aggregations, like top level and secondary or something like that to decide. So maybe we collapse them all for the first run, and then we get smarter about how to like choose which ones to collapse. Same for modeling. It feels wrong. There's like a few you want out sitting at the top, and there's a bunch you're like, I don't care. So I will leave that to others to decide which goes where, but it
Yeah,
should be easy to build those.
we can
So
just do a project to go through them all, but
yeah,
I feel like that's a perfect start actually. Is
yeah.
that
I think
even
just
having them nested, I think is way more organized.
yeah, your brain goes like, oh, okay, that's this one there. But yeah, I think blowing them back out will be good.
Is there any reason we can't put more stuff in them now?
No, I mean, the at some point you're going to make it unusable, but no, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. No, it's just there have been like ones and twos where we've wanted that.
yeah,
We've wanted to put an action in, but kind of we
yeah,
didn't want to take the list from 11 to 12 to 14.
yeah.
And now
No,
that
I
we
mean,
can
like
nest.
that's don't put thousands for like a variety of
Yeah, yeah.
reasons, performance being the key one. But yeah, I mean, the difference between 10 and 20 is going to be nothing.
Okay.
I think it's really till you hit 100, I'm not at all concerned.
Okay. We
At
should
any given
we
level,
should not be doing that.
yeah, don't do that. I think if you have to reach for search, it's the wrong component is the big thing. Like if you're putting so many in there that the user wants to search it, it's not the right choice. So that's probably a good threshold. So like more than 20, too many. That said, the type ahead solves for a lot of the worst of it. If you're like, I just want to jump to aggregations, and you type A, it jumps there. So yeah.
What about to Richard's question? Can we do multi-nesting?
Yes. Hold on, I forgot a demo. Sorry. So there's a route that I will not ship to production, but it's over here. This is like there's no limit to the number of layers you can go. Um, please don't. I think two, maybe three. Don't go further. It's gonna get dumb really quick. The other thing you might have seen in my demo is I didn't handle very well or at all the scenario of you hit this edge, the arrow really should probably go to the other side. It's a little upsetting that it goes that way because when you use the arrow keys, you have to push the wrong direction. It's a little weird, but I don't know. There's also like maybe just don't slam menu at the edge of the screen. So there's a couple of little tiny gotchas. But yeah, we can decide more things there. So, but yes, you can go as many layers deep as you want. Please don't. Yeah.
Awesome.